Hey everybody, I'm Lee with 𝙒𝙗𝙖𝙘𝙚, and I hope you're having a great day because I'm going to make it better. I want to tell you today about Equicam. Equicam is a security camera system. So whether you have a massive commercial property or whether you have a residential business combo like I do, you can get the best of both worlds. So what we hold dear are our horses and our kids and our property. We can protect them all. We've got two entrances. We've got cameras and tripwires at both of them. We've got a tripwire around the pool. We've got them in front of the stalls. And what the tripwire means is it's going to tell us whenever we have a problem. But wait, there's more. Check this out. So keeping track of our horses while we're traveling is very important to me, as many things that can happen on the road. So what I did is I have a permanent mount in there. Then I have a portable mount right here. So whether you're going to an unknown place or you just don't have them mounted in your place already, you can put this anywhere and it works very nice. This is Jamie's good mare, JoJo. We'll just take her back and put her in her stall. Whether you're pulling into a rodeo or a horse show or whatever you're doing, if you've got one of these, they're pretty handy. So this is a mobile version that they have, and it also has a magnet and a strap. So wherever you're at, you can easily connect it to the stall just like that. But of course that's not going to work with horses, as we know. So you can tip it, you can turn it, you can put it up high like that. You can put it literally anywhere. So that brings a lot of peace of mind. Very easy to keep track of whatever's going on. So if you've got mares foaling and you don't want cameras year round, that's a very good option. We love it. Try it. I think you're going to too. All right, check this out. We're going to set this up as if we were in a new place. So the cool magnet feature, all we're going to do is set this up right here. Looking at JoJo. Yep, think we're good. All right, let's do us a little test run right here. Watch this. So we're watching the mobile camera that we just put up right here. Oh, we got him right there. See the notifications going off? That's for the normal building. That is not on the mobile camera. So, go on, get. What you doing around my horse? See? Watch this though. Maybe you don't want to talk to him. So just a fun feature to protect your stuff. Check them out. Check this out. You got to see this. So this is the main screen. You can have this in your office. You can have this in your shop. There's a lot of options. My favorite is the mobile version because anywhere you can keep up with this stuff. But just for easy viewing, look at this. So right now this is the view right outside the shop. You can see Jeb's working that horse. But for an evaluation area, one thing that we did is we put in a camera that's low to the ground. So right here, you can play back up to 2 weeks is what my camera is right now. But if you want to see how exactly your horse is doing, I highly recommend that. And look at the resolution right now. That's pretty sweet. So we take a lot of pride in our horses, of course, like everybody does, and we want to make sure they're safe. And that's why we have the stalls covered like this right here. We can zoom in and we can check out what each individual horse is doing. And if you have a high priority, you can put it on each individual stall. Instead of being here, I can watch 3 stalls at a time. You can put it right in each stall. So this is the other half of the barn. It's very nice. It also sends a tripwire. And what the tripwire is that you can draw a line anywhere on any camera, and when you can set it to human or vehicles. And it'll differentiate between the two, and it will not pick up on dogs, it will not pick up on horses. So that's very nice, because I want to know if anybody is in where they're not supposed to be, such as the barn or also at the road. So this is our house entrance right here. It's very nice that we can put a tripwire just right across there, and anything that comes in, we're going to know about it. Our kids are very important to us too, so we can put a tripwire all the way around the pool like we have here, and what we'll get is an update on our phone like you get right here of the kids swimming in the pool, and you can zoom in, you can find out exactly what's going on. So this is what you call a 180-degree camera. I gotta stop being so clicky, but this is what you call a 180-degree camera. So if I want to zoom in and see what's going on these horses over here, I can. We got a mare and baby up there, so it's nice to be able to keep track of everything. We want to check the back pasture behind the shop, we can do that, and you can see the clarity. It's very nice through here, but if I want to zoom in, it's just a button, and you can do all of that easily on your phone. This shop. So you can see Sandy is videoing me here. I'm talking about this. We got Jeb, Kelton, and Hollis working here. So this is what's important to me. You have specific needs, I'm sure. Whatever it is, they can handle it. If it's a huge commercial job or if it's a small property like mine, you can keep track of your kids, you can keep track of your horses. I highly recommend it. Give them a try. Equicam. All right. It is time to meet the masterminds behind Equicam. So today we have Joe and we have Scott with Equicam. So one thing you'll notice is that Equicam is noticeably different than any other cameras on the market. I want to know why. What stops me from buying a cheap camera online, throwing it up myself, calling it a day?
Well, first and foremost, you don't have to do the work, we'll do it.
Check.
But our number one goal when we meet with the customer is to find out what their goals are. And so our job is to accomplish your needs. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is we're not going to set it up for failure. But our cameras themselves, like the ones that we have here that are mounted, they fight sunlight, the darkness, they fix all the problems that we know are going to be an issue. Headlights, tail lights. We also give customers a wider angle view so that they can see more and spend less money, buy less cameras. So we accomplish that goal. And then our night vision is second to none. We use Starlight Infrared, which is, came from military, and now we can get our hands on it. So it's a total different type of infrared, and the more light, the better. Our cameras can even be in color at night. And another thing that sets us apart is that we will catch people in the act. So most of your camera systems out there, you come home or you come back and you see something's happened to your horse or to your tack, whatever it may be. Where with us, we can catch it in the act, give you a live notification, you can respond to it, and then hopefully stop the event in progress instead of going back and reviewing it later.
Well, that would be a huge thing. And speaking of the night vision, I mean, most crimes happen at night, right? So that would be a huge advantage to have bad to the bone night vision and catching them in the act. But another thing, they have the playback that he has, depending on the storage you buy. You can go 2 weeks on my program and you can see exactly what happened and when it happened. Your horse pulls a shoe in the pasture. You want to know how it happened? You can do it. Your horse gets caught up in a stall. Did the guys feed or not? You got all these questions. You can go back and figure it out. And hopefully there's no theft, but catching them in the act, I couldn't imagine anything better than catching a thief in the act.
And no one wants to watch hours of video, so having those pinpoint time lapses, it's much easier and less time consuming to be able to go in and find a video a lot faster than the old days.
For sure, and especially with phones now, it just immediately sends me a notification. If I want to click on it, I can. If not, I can clear it.
So we have solutions for every problem. That's what we really take pride in, is we feel like if we can't accomplish your goal and you can't recognize and you wasted your money, no matter what amount of it is that you spent. So we have solar solutions for remote locations, and what makes our remote camera different is that it works on the 3 major platforms. So we know you're going to be traveling, going down the road, going to a rodeo, going to a show.
Right.
So as long as you're on AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, it's going to work on all networks, where others are going to drop off on only one network.
Right.
So it's versatile, but we basically can put a camera pretty much anywhere.
That's pretty awesome. So he's talking about 2 different systems. He's got the mobile system that we showed you, and then he's got the permanent system that we're talking about. And as you can see right up here, this is our shop. We do not have wireless at our shop. So this radios off of the wireless up at our house up there. So tell me again, you can go 7 miles clear line of sight, is that right?
So with our base radio, we can go 7 miles clear line of sight. And the difference of what we do is everything else is out there is Wi-Fi and it's vulnerable. It can be blocked, it can be hacked. So what we are actually doing is we're hardwiring all the cameras here at the shop, and then we're sending the video to a safe location to record it at a different location. But we also have the SD cards inside the cameras recording on the cameras themselves. So we give everybody a double backup redundancy. So we're actually just sending video back to the house while we're recorded here and safe. That's
awesome. I would imagine that everybody that wanted to video something probably doesn't want anybody else watching it.
That's true. Yeah, that's everybody's common fear, is who else is watching this. So we have 2-way authentication encryption. It's installed by a licensed security company and it's licensed product. Every camera, every NVR, everything that we install has an FCC certificate to go with it. So it's as secure as we can make it so that wandering eyes can't stumble upon it. And of course, you're backed up with a login and a password that only you would know.
And it's being installed by qualified, certified people.
Yes, our technicians, the youngest technician has 2 years experience, and he's phenomenal. So we have very experienced technicians that are licensed and know how to get the job done, and we take pride in our work, so we want to make it look like it was our own property.
That's awesome. Well, it's definitely different. So my take home is that you've got it set up to go anywhere in the world with the mobile. You've got it set up no matter how big it is, no matter how small the property is, you can cover it. And
Yes,
you're
sir.
always happy to help, and you've got customer service to back it up anytime, right?
24 hours a day. We have a customer service number that you can call us and get a hold of us at any time and talk to a human being.
Well, that should be all the answer I need to not go cheap online and try to do something myself when I can have the professionals do it. So
Champions choose Equicam.
that's right. Well, thank you for everything that you guys do. We appreciate having you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.